Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. Of course, in our previous session. So we already completed the functions in list, data types, list data type. This concept was completed. It's a very, very important concept. Predefined functions in list. Predefined functions in list. Okay. Now it's a time to see to move to the further. To move to the further. So I'm going to start with another kind of concept called what? One small important point I want to cover, students. Very, very important point. Of course, that these are very regularly coming across in most of the product based companies. Let me talk about LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 30, 20, 10, 40, 10, 20, 10, and then 5. This is my given data. Print of what? LST. And see this now. Now my question is find max or highest find or find max or highest occurrence of elements. Find max or highest occurrence element. Occurrence element. How do you find occurrence element max? Find max or highest occurrence element. That is, which element is repeated more number of times. If you want, find the element which is occurred maximum number of times, max times or highest number of times. How do you find? How do you find? Huh? How do you find? Count of what? Come on. What is count of, my dear student Modhu Babulu? Find the element which is occurred max times. This is the question. Very regularly is a product based level of question. How do you find? To find the highest element, there is a function called what? Max. Max of what? LST. Max of what? LST. Which will give you what? 40. 40 is not repeated more number of times, correct? 40 is max function will give you what? Maximum number of times occurred, correct or not? Maximum number of times occurred. Maximum number of times occurred. So here, let me keep my phone silent. So here I'm writing, I'm going to say maximum number of times I want to find out. How do you find the maximum number of times here? That is my point. Max of LST will give you what? Highest number of elements. But what is my requirement? Which element repeated maximum number of times? That is my question. Is it a maximum number of occurring element? No, it's a max element. How do you find? You have to say max V is equal to max of, I'll say here, you pass your LST, comma, this key is equal to, it is one special concept, key is equal to LST dot what, count, LST dot count, LST dot count. Of course, in the further also I will explain it. LST dot count means what? Each element will be submitted to whom? Key. That element will be searched in where? LST. Whichever is repeated maximum number of 10, how many times occur? 20, how many times occur? 30, how many times occur? 20. 10, 40, 10, 20. All elements, occurring element will be counted internally. It will return what? Maximum times an element occurred. That will be given. So print of what? MV. MV. What is the element coming? 10. Are you following? So what is this once again? LST is equal to last and final. Here, see this now. I am going to take up this data. Take this data as this. Print this LST. Now I'm going to take these things here. Print that. Here I'm going to say key is equal to what? LST.count. That will be taken. All the elements will be counted internally. I will explain in the further. This is a concept of what? One beautiful concept will be coming in the further. Key is equal to LST.count. Each value will be submitted for counting how many times it is occurred. Internally, it is going to be saying 10 colon, 10 colon. How many times this is available? How many times it is available? 4 times. 4 times. Next is called what? One more time is called 20 occurred. How many times? 3 times. 20 occurred what? 3 times. Next what more? 30 occurred how many times? 1 time. 30 occurred 1 time. 40 occurred how many times? 1 time. So which element is occurred more number of times? When that is the actual meaning of what? This statement. And print this element. This is the one. This question, I want to keep it as a part of your things. And this I am not going to keep separately. As a part of this only I am taking. This you try to do separately here. At the end of it, I'm going to keep it. So this you try to mention in your notes. All of you note it down because I'm not going to upload separately once again this one. Write down. Write down this highlighting point you write down. Write out students. Find the element which occurred max times. Just to mention it first. Important. So next I'll move to the further. Today's agenda I will introduce. Online students, is it completed? Okay. So Jagadish, good. Now I'm going to enter into the further. Is it noted down now? Offline students? Okay. So let me move to the further students. Now I'm going to enter into the list category. Already it is completed. What it is done? List is done. Now before going to that, I'd like to show you list here. What is completed? Purpose, predefined functions completed. Correct? Now I'm going to talk about what? Inner list or nested list. I want to talk about it. Inner or nested list, because this is a very, very important concept. To learn Python, these data types are backbone for you. The total Python stand on the part of what? Data types. What do you mean by inner list? I'll explain. What is the purpose of this inner list? What is the syntax for inner list? And the next, what operations we can perform on it, we will discuss in that part. I'll write 4 important points over there. Let me talk about today my requirement is, my requirement I will write it here. Try to follow me carefully. So my requirement is to store, to store number, to store the number of the student. Next is called name of the student, comma, list of list of, suppose next I will take list of three subjects, internal marks, list of 3 subjects internal marks as a single value. Next comma what? List of 3 subjects external marks, list of 3 subjects external marks. external marks, comma, next I want to go for what, CNAME. I want to store CNAME. Are you able to follow, students? I want to store number, name. 3 subject marks I want to store as a single value. 3 subjects marks of externals, I want to store it as a single value. Plus college name I want to store. It is looking like what? List. Because it is storing what type of value? Similar type of value. Now I am taking LST is equal to number called 10. Next is called RS. And 3 subject marks I am going to take, internal marks. Let us assume that the subject marks are out of 20 marks, what the student is securing. Some 17, some comma, some 8, some 15, some 18, and some 15 I am writing, some 15. These are the marks secured by one student. And external marks out of 80, 78, and next is called something like, 76, and the next is called something like, 79. This is another one. Now I am writing next OUCET, I am writing. These are called my normal representation. But by looking at this, what is this 17, 18, 15? What is this 78, 76, 79? There is no proper, correct, exact representation for representing what? 3 internal marks. 3 external marks. There is no proper representation. So what I want to do is, I want to represent like this. What is my requirement? 10 comma RS, comma. I want to take up like this 17, 18, 15. 17, 18, 15. 17, 18, 15. See how I wrote it? Inside of it, I wrote what? List. Again, I will write it 78, 76, 79. 78, 76, 79. These are called what again? Another list. Comma, what I am writing? OUCET, I am writing it. I hope you are following. So 10 RS, and this is called one list. This is called what? Another list. And carefully observe it. This is comes under what list? Outer list. Which list it is? Outer list. And what list it is? Inner list. What is this list again? Inner list one we can call. Are you able to follow? There is a lot of concept is going to come in the further. Inner list concept is going to come in the further. One more thing you try to take it. Suppose you take an example of matrix. Matrix. Do you know matrix? Hmm? Do you know matrix? What is the use of matrix? Don't tell rows and columns is called matrix. What is the use? Why matrices are required in mathematics? How mathematics matrices are useful in my data analysis? What is the use? Do you know? Don't know. What is the A inverse? What is the A inverse? Determinant of A. You know determinant of A. 2 by 2 matrix. 3 by 3 matrix. What is the use of determinant? Why do you use determinant in mathematics? When do you use it? What is the use of determinant of A in math in data analysis? Hmm? How do you use it? Do you know all these things? Do you know? Do you know or no? Huh? No. So you don't know. Okay. Come to the point of it. No problem. You come to this. For example, I'm saying that this is 10, comma 20, comma 30. 30. This is called what 40, comma 50, comma 40, comma 50, comma 60. 60. What is this now? 70, comma 80, comma 90. And this is a one. And I'm writing this entire thing is called what? One more list I'm writing it. What is this is known as? This is one row, another row, another row. All these rows are called as what? Inner list. Present in where? One more list. Is it not called inner list concept? Inner list concept. Do you know? This is called what? 3 rows are there, 3 columns are there. This is known as what? 2-dimensional matrix. 1-dimensional matrix. 3-dimensional matrix is also there. Do you know 3-dimensional matrix? Do you know? Do you know? You don't know. Huh? Don't know? What do you know? Matrix, rows and columns is called matrix. Like that, So to represent this type of what, I will tell you all these things in the class. In the three-dimensional matrix, I'll tell you a small diagram, I will write it. Just to follow this now. Just to follow. It is a matrix which contains 3 rows and 3 columns. And another matrix, I will take it. Another matrix, I will take it, which is containing 3 rows and 3 columns, which is containing 3 rows and 3 columns. And the next one more matrix, I'll write it, which is containing 3 rows and 3 columns, which is containing 3 rows and 3 columns. Like this. Here I am having, carefully try to follow, carefully try to follow. All these things I will explain in the class very perfectly. Very perfectly I will explain, provided when you attend the classes regularly. And we don't come to the classes, we can't do anything else. And this part is known as what, This is looking like what? Hmm? Cuboid. Cuboid. Do you know in photographic, in image processing, in audio, video based processing applications, this three-dimensional matrices are used. How many matrices are there here? How many matrices are there? 3 matrices are there. Each matrix contains how many rows? 3 columns. How many rows? 3 rows. How many columns? This is known as what? 3 comma 3 comma 3. What this is called? 3 comma 3. How many matrices here? One matrix available with what rows and columns? 3 rows and 3 columns. How many matrices here? 3 matrices. Each matrix contains what? 3 rows and 3 columns. This is called what? Cuboid. This is used in where? Photograph, audio, video, image processing level we use it. And when we learn certain things, you have to learn according to the industry. Only learning something and forgetting, there is no use of it. To represent this type of matrices, we use what concept? Inner list concept we use it. In further, I'll tell you a lot of things, but that concepts are coming in where? NumPy. In NumPy concept, arrays concept will be coming. There I will discuss all of them perfectly for you. So right now I'm going to conclude my sentences. Are you able to follow this now? So how this is internally represented? How this is internally represented? This is known as what? Inner list. This is known as inner list. And what about these are called? Outer list. Outer list these are called. These are called what? Elements, outer list elements. These are called water bit and మీరు అన్ని మర్చిపోతూ ఉంటారు మీరు. వీళ్ళు కూడా అంతే. స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆల్సో సేమ్. వాళ్ళు సబ్జెక్ట్ గుర్తుండదు. నా దగ్గర అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉండాలి. So let us move to that. Come to the point of it. Here I'm going to say how this diagrammatic representation, I'm just trying to write it. Here the data is 10. Next is called RS. Be careful. And next is called what 17. 17. And next is called 18. And next is called 15. And next is called what? This is called one list. And a 78. And next is called what here 76, 79, and OUCET. OUCET. Now I'm going to take up 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Online students, be careful. This itself is called what inner list, correct or not? Inner list. That itself is having what? Partition inside. What is that now? 0th index, first index, and next is what? Second index. -1, -2, -3. What is this is again called here? Another index, another kind of thing, another inner list. That inner list again contains some partitions. 0, 1, 2, -1, -2, -3, -3. This is called what? Inner list representation. So how do you access this entire inner list? This is called what here? LST. On this you can perform indexing and slicing. Tell me, how do you locate these entire elements? How do you locate this entire elements? LST of what? 2. LST of 2, if we say what elements are coming? 17, 18, 15 are coming. If I want to locate 18, how do you locate it? Of what I will write it? 1. 1. 1 will give you what? 18. Suppose I want to get it 18 and 15. I want to get 18 and 15. What I will write it? Of 2. 1 colon I will write it. 1 just colon I will write it. From 1 to last it will give you. Are you following? So this is the inner list structure, students. Inner list structure. Are you able to follow? So did you understand the meaning of inner list here? Now I want to show you one small concept for you. Instead of typing everything, because already you almost understand my concept, I would like to show you the inner list concept here. Shall I move to the further? One small diagram I want to show you so that you can understand me automatically. Look at that. So if I write the same diagram again, it will be taking a lot of time. That's why I'm taking like this. Watch it now. Consider my diagram. I wrote some student name. I wrote my one of the student name. 10, Srinivas, 18 or 16. Like that, I took it like this. This is known as inner list. This is known as another inner list. And that inner list part is mentioned here with indexes. Carefully you watch it. Did you understand this diagram now? Diagram is clear? Yes. Go to the concept here. Inner list or nested list I am going to take up. Try to go for carefully. What is the definition of inner list? Read out. The process of defining one list inside of another list is called inner or nested list. The process of defining one list inside of another list is called inner or nested list. Syntax. List obj is equal to square bracket open, square bracket close. Inside of it, value 1, value 2. So on, another bracket open, another bracket close, value 1, 1, value 1, 2, value 1 n. Again, I wrote it one more bracket open, value 2, 1, value 2, 2, value 2 n. That is called another inner list. So here value 1, value 1, value 2. Chudandi ikkada. Value 1, value 2, value n are called what elements? Outer list elements. This value 1, 1, value 1, 2, value and 1 n are called what? Inner list elements. Value 2, 1, value 2, 2, value 2 n are called what? Another inner list elements. On inner list, we can perform both indexing and slicing operations. On inner list, we can apply all types of predefined functions. Let me show you the example. See this carefully. This I will take it. Go to the place, Python environment. I am writing. Carefully observe. 10, RS, 15, 17, 19, 79, 16, something like this. Print what here, LST. Print LST. This is my LST. You want to print for a value in where LST. I will print the value, comma, type of what? Value. Type of value. And then type of what? LST. You see that carefully and see this carefully. 10 is what? Come on. Int. Int. 10 is int. 10 is int. Present in where? List. RS is what? STR. Present in where? List. 15, 17, 19 are called what? List. Present in where? List. 79, 66, 80 are called what? List. Present in where? List. That is known as what? List in list we can call. OUCET is STR present in where again? LST. Did you understand? Well, this is a simple concept here. And this point, I just mentioned it. Now I will go to the further. What is next I want? I want to retrieve this inner list. How to retrieve it? How to retrieve this inner list elements? By using diagram you see. To retrieve that, there is an index is available. What is that index? 2. Or there is an index called what? -3. How do you get it? Come on. LST of what? 2. LST of 2 coming or not? Next LST of what? Next 3. 3. -1, -2, -3. You can say -3. Minus 3 means this one will come or not? Minus 2 you say. That also you will get it like this. I hope you are following. I want to get 17. I want to get 17. 17 I want to get it. First you look at this inner list. In that inner list, what is the index of 17? 1. How do I get it? LST of 2 of what? 1. 17 is coming. One more way, minus 1, minus 2. Negative index also I can get it. Of minus 2, you can get like this. I want to change this 17 as 14. 17 as 14. 14 I want to create it. How do you write 14 here? How do you update it? LST of 2. First locate that 0, 1, 0, 1 you write it is equal to what? 14 you say, which is replaced with it. Print of LST. Print of LST. Is it 14 is printed or not? 14 is printed. 14 is printed here. Now I want to get 66 and 80. I want to get it. How do I get it? Minus 1, minus 2. LST of what? Minus 2 colon minus 1 minus 2. Minus 2 colon I will write it. It is going to give you 66 and 80. I want to replace 66 and 80 with what? 65 and then what? 75. 65 and 75. How do I do that? Is equal to 65 and what? 75. 75. Happy. Print this LST. Is it 65, 75 replaced or not? I want to sort this data. I want to append one value to this. Append. How do you do that? LST of 2 dot. LST of 2 dot. Append. I am coming to functions. Append of something like, 18. I'm saying 18, 18. 18. It is 18 is added. To this, I want to insert one value called 74 here. 0, 1. LST of 3 dot. Insert of what? 0, comma 1. 1 comma what? 74. 74. Now print of LST here. Getting. Are you getting this 18 and then 74 or not? I want to sort this data in what? Ascending order. How do you do that? LST of 2 dot what? Sort of. Sort of. Ascending order will come. This I want to sort it in descending order. LST of minus 2. LST of minus 2. Minus 1 and minus 2. Dot what? Sort. Reverse is equal to what? Yes. Reverse is equal to true. Reverse is equal to true. So here, print that LST here. This is coming in ascending order. This is coming in descending order. Are you following me? Yes. I want to remove 14 and 18. I want to remove. I want to remove 14 and 18. How do you remove? Two elements I want to remove. 14 and 18. How do you remove? Huh? LST. LST. Dot. Dot. Remove. Muddubavalu waste your del of LST of LST of colon colon 2 colon colon 2. You're all Muddubavalu. Don't remember the subject. So see that print of LST that what is gone? LST of what? Colon colon 2. That is totally removed. But my intention is not this one to remove. Of 2 I want to write it. Just 1 minute, student. I will take it. LST is equal to, my interest is not to delete this, not to delete this. This is removed, this is removed, this is removed. My intention is to remove alternative elements. DEL, LST of 2 of what? Colon colon 2. That is the point. 14 and then 18. That is the point. Print LST. 14 and 18 gone. I want to remove 75 and 65. 65, 75 and 65. Del of LST of minus 2 of 1 colon colon 2. 1 colon colon 2. 1 means here and then colon colon 2 means that. It is removed. So here it is gone. So 75 and 65 gone. This is the subject. Are you following? So like this, one can go for adding the data. Are you following? Now I want to go for this data. This data is available. Now you know how to sort the data, how to do this, and I'm having lot of examples are available here. You see that indexing, slicing, so many number of functions also done. So many matrix also mentioned here. Are you following me? These examples are already there. Here I'm not doing any adjustment because you know this is called an output here. Here if you look at, this is an output. See the total it is giving the data, and moreover beginning line I will write it. This beginning line I will write it. This part I will write it. This is my data which is having, and for loop related here, and this part is coming here. And after that, another statements you have taken it. There you set. These are the values which I am printing. What is the type of that entire thing? Indexing on that overall list. Indexing on overall list is coming, and plus so many number of operations are performing here. After going to home, see the diagram and understand the statements. I'm updating the data, and next I'm going to replacing the data with a slicing based copy, slicing based updations. If you read my notes previously, you can understand everything. So sorting the data, sorting of your values, and next reversing the data, and see students got these values. And I'm clearing the data, removing the total elements. LST3 dot clear. This one here is totally cleared. Totally cleared means it is containing what? Empty list. And again, I'm appending the data. When I append the data to that cleared elements, 67 is there. LST of -1. -1 and -2, adding the data. This is the one more value here. And this is another value here. Now, this is my another value which is available here. And the del of that data. And this is the values we are having. And one more point is what? Matrix. What this one is called? Inner list. Another inner list. This is another inner list. I'm printing my values here. Print each one of it. I'm getting this data. And there is one more matrix is there. Matrix 1, matrix 2. Of course, already you understood. Again, I will show you. This is a one for row in matrix 1, row in matrix. Matrix 1, print of row, print of row. So here I am having this is a matrix. Matrix 2, this is another matrix. If you say matrix 2, if you printed 2 here, now I'm saying print of this data. This is another matrix. And students, matrix 3 is equal to matrix 1 plus matrix 2. What is an answer? Matrix 1 plus matrix 2, what is an answer? Is it matrix addition taking place? Why do you use plus operator between two lists? Merging. I already said merging. It will be merged. Print off. I already said in the last class only. Type of what? Matrix 3. Matrix 3. Try to print it. It is just merged only. It is called what? List. So there I will say print of this matrix 3. Matrix 3. Print this row, students, and you are getting two matrices. First matrix and the second matrix. We got two matrices merged together, and no addition will be coming. This is also one more example I am showing. To do the addition of it, I'll tell you some separate concept is there. NumPy module is there. There I will tell you matrix operations for you in thorough with. Are you able to follow? So to represent matrix format, we use what? To represent matrix format, we use what? We use the concept of what? Inner list concept, we use it. Did you understand the definition of inner list? Online students, can you confirm once? Is this concept is clear? Quickly you try to respond. Is this concept is clear? So when you come to the list concept once, inner list, on the inner list, some examples you have seen, and you know, on inner list, we can apply all sorts of predefined functions of what? List. So I hope students, and I'm clear about what? List. Wherever list is coming, total concept what I explained will be coming in front of you. If you are thorough, almost last 3 days I was explained predefined functions, and one day before and one day now. Totally 4 days almost explained about the list. So throughout the entire programming, whatever I discussed it, any interview if you participate, my notes only will be the total guide for you. Okay, now I'm going to enter into the list category. What is the next one? Tuple I am going to take up. And the tuple will not take more time. It will take only few minutes. Let me talk about the tuple. Let me talk about the tuple. Take certain things here. Tuple I am going to take up. Here I am going to take up tuple. So there I will take up. What do you mean by this tuple? As you know already, simply don't take much time. What do you know about a list? List is one of the predefined class. Treated as what category? Same to same. Today, tuple is also predefined class. Treated as which data type? List data type only. List category data type only. Are you following me? Good. Why do you use a list data type? To store multiple values, either of same type, different type, both the types in single object with unique and duplicates. Here also same to same. Same to same for a tuple also. Sir, why then tuple is special? Tuple is special. The real-time implementation or purpose of tuple is that to store to store constant values. Constant values. What do you mean by constant? It cannot be changed. In your lifetime, what is your name? Your name will be changed every year. It is same. Same. In your total lifetime, your name remains the same. That is known as what here? Tuple. Tuple. Suppose if you take a banking application, as long as you are having an account in SBI, your account number, your customer name, these two things are going to remain same. Suppose if you have 10 years, this account in your bank, 10 years, this remains same, correct? Then your balance will change. Time to time, your balance will change. Time to time, you may shift your location or something else. Your address, you may update it, but account number and then customer name remain same or not. So these are having what? A variability in nature. These are having constant in nature. Whoever is having variability in nature, better to take in the form of what? List. Whichever is having throughout your entire application time, same values you want to maintain. No values are no changes in that. That time you go for which representation? Tuple. So why do you use tuple? To store which values? Constant values. Why do you use list? To store the values which can change from time to time. Are you able to follow? The names of your family members are what? Constant. The weight of your family members, list. In this month, your weight is called what? 70. Next month, 75. Next month, 76, like that. Or if you are not doing any, or not, you are reading well and thinking about Python, and your weight is reducing. Are you following that? So weight is increasing, weight is reducing. That is known as what? Variability in nature. Able to follow? So constant values to maintain, go for a tuple. Variability in the values, changeability in the values, go for what? List. And again, don't ask me again, sir, why do you go for tuple? Why do you go for list? It is a compulsory question in interview point of view. Understand, students? Good. Now, students, how do you go for tuple values to store? To store tuple values, we use to store tuple values, we use braces. We use braces like this. We use braces like this. Open the bracket, close the bracket. We use braces and the values separated by separated by what? Comma. Separated by comma. I hope you are following. Braces and the values are separated by what? Comma. Are you able to follow? Separated by comma. What is the syntax here? Something like a TPL OBJ is equal to, see the bracket, brace, value 1, value 1, value 2, comma, so on what here? Value n I am taking. Value 1, value 2, value n I am taking. Value 1, value 2, value n I am taking. Full object I am going to take up. Are you able to follow? Right. Let us go to the environment of the example. Some T1 is equal to, take care. Similar type of values I am taking. Duplicate values are available. Similar type of values are coming. Print of what? So easy, not a difficult. Already we know list. Couple is dead easy for you. Come on. Duplicate values are available or not? Similar type of values allowed or not? Yes. Next, order is maintaining or not? Order. Whatever order is there, in the same order elements are displayed, right? Next, T2 is equal to 10 comma rs 34.56 and Python comma true and comma 2 plus 3j. 2 plus 3j. Python I will write within the double quotes. 2 plus 3j. So going to this place, print students, T2 I am writing, T2 comma type of T2. I wrote it. This is my data. It is having what? A tuple. Similar type of values, different type of elements, same type, different type, all the types. Similar type of values, having unique values, duplicate values, everything is permitted. Which type this is? Tuple type. Same memory management, no change in that. String management, str management, and a tuple management, list management, same to same. Come on, TPL of what? T2 of, come on, 0. What is the answer? T2 of 0, 10, 10. T2 of minus 1, T2 of minus 1, 2 plus 3j, 2 plus 3j. Now I will write it. Of 2 I will write it. 0, 1, 2. What is the answer? 34.56. Next I am going to write it minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. What is the value? Python. Are you able to follow? Right. Same memory management. Order is maintaining. Insertion order is there. Be careful. Go to the place. This is my T2. T2 type. Done. Now I want to change this RS as what? Row sum. How do you locate this RS first of all? 1 RS. Now I am writing is equal to what I am doing? Row sum. You will get error. Why error? I already said this is maintaining what values? Constant values. You cannot change the values at all. So it is known as what? Error will come. What is that error here? Tuple object that does not support item assignment. Does not support item assignment. See students, tuple object does not support item assignment. It is one of the property of what? Immutable. Immutable. Type error. Immutable. Are you following me? Good. Moreover, no additions can be done, no deletions can be done, no changes can be done on this T2 at all. If you take it as a list, it is going to be allowed all these things. So students, L1 is equal to 10 comma RS comma 34.56. This is my data. Print of L1 comma type of L1 that I can convert into tuple. T1 is equal to what? Tuple of what? L1. Converting the list type into which type? Tuple type. Print of what? T1 comma type of T1. I can convert one type of object into another type of object called what? A tuple. Able to follow? This is tuple. No changes can be done. T1 of 0. T1 of 0. Answer is coming. T1 of 0 is equal to 200. Tuple object does not support what? Item assignment. It is called immutable property. Are you able to follow? Next up, S is equal to Mississippi. S is equal to Mississippi. I'm taking like that. Print of this S1. S1 you say. Yes, you say. Here I am writing print of what? T1 comma type of T1. Type of T1. I'm getting Mississippi here. And what is this now? Tuple of. Getting this. Now, this is about what concept? Converting the string into which type? Tuple type. Tuple type. You cannot do any changes. T1 of 0 is equal to T1 of 0 is equal to something like, something like, W I wrote it. It is not supporting. Are you able to follow? Any type of value can be supported to this level. Getting up? Now, this is called, what is this now? T1. One more time, I will print the T1. This is a tuple here. LEN of T1. LEN of T1. How many elements are there? 11. It is known as what? Non-empty tuple. Which one? Non-empty tuple. As you know already, empty list, which I already explained to you. Empty list is called like this. Whose length is called what? 0. One more syntax is what? List of. Whose length is called what? 0. This is what you have done already. Next is known as what? Non-empty list. Non-empty list. Non-empty list. Non-empty list is going to contain what? Value 1 comma value 2 comma so on what? Value n. What is this is called? Greater than 0. Greater than 0. How do you create it? Syntax also done. One more syntax is what? Tuple of, and you can say, and of course, this is the one I said already. One more way I'm going to tell you. One more way. What is the way of creating the list? What is the way of creating the list? See, this is called a list or not? List. Used which one? Which is symbolic notation? Square brackets. What is the symbolic notation for tuple? Braces. What is the symbolic notation for tuple? Braces? One more example. See, T2 is equal to, I am not using this braces, students. Important. I am writing 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. This is also called as what? Tuple. No braces, nothing is there. Simply it is called what? Also tuple, students. Print of T2 comma type of T2. Got it. This is also comes under what? Tuple. Tuple. What is this tuple is called here? Class. Here, no braces, nothing I am using. Are you following? Next term, T3 is equal to 100. What is the type of T3? Int. This is int. Very regularly asking question this is. T3 comma type of T3. T3. What is that now? Int. What about this is called? Tuple. Are you following? This is called what? Int. Now I am writing T4 is equal to 100 comma. Only 100 comma. This is a one which is a frequently asked question. Option A, syntax error. Majority of them will go for syntax error. Why? After comma, nothing is writing. Layman can understand it is a syntax error. And the next B is called what? Int type. C is called what? Tuple type. Next is called D is called what? Something like a list they will give you. So what is your answer? So print this now. No syntax error, nothing. Say T4 here. T4 here. Now I am writing something like T4. What is the type? Tuple 100 comma. Are you following me? Yes. Let me ask you one beautiful question. X is equal to 10. Which type? Quickly. Come on. What is the type? Tuple. Wrong answer. That is called int type only. Wrong answer. Generally, people will think that whenever I am writing something inside of that, they will think it is a tuple. It is a blunder. Gunshot question 7A. Now, y is equal to what? Y is equal to K.V.R. within the double quotes. What is the type of y? str. str. It is not a. It is not a tuple. Now, go to revisit back. 10 comma. I am writing. This is called a tuple. This is called a tuple. This is what you have to observe in the class. Next, y is equal to KVR comma. This is called a tuple. This is called a tuple. Able to understand? Most important. Online students, tuples are what for what purpose? To store constant values. Rest of them same. How many types of tuples? Two types. How many types of list? Two types. Empty list, non-empty list. Here also, tuples are of two types. One is called what? Empty tuple. I will tell you empty tuple syntax once. When you go for empty list, we used what? Like this, correct? Or we used what here? List of. But today, empty tuple when I am using, I'll simply use what? Open the bracket, close the bracket. In another way, I can use what? A tuple of. At present, let me create something like T1 is equal to T1 is equal to tuple of. I'm writing print of what? T1 comma type of T1 comma len of T1. Len of T1. What is this now? No data. Tuple type 0. Next T2 is equal to like this. T2 is equal to like this. Now print this data. One more syntax here. T2 comma T2. T2 comma len of T2 I am saying. See the data. I am having also called what? 0. And students, at present, there is no use of creating empty tuple. Why? No additions, no deletions, nothing possible. Don't get a doubt at this stage. Sir, what is the use of creating empty tuple? Because no changes can be made. In further, I'm going to tell you importance of empty tuple. But at present, I want to give you the subject of types of tuples. How many types? One is empty tuple, non-empty tuple. Empty tuple length is 0. Non-empty tuple length is greater than 0. That you have already seen multiple times. Length is 11 here. Are you able to follow now? So this is about what? Tuples. And on the tuple is a mutable or immutable? No additions, no subtractions, nothing. Last and final. T1 is equal to 10 comma rs comma 23.45. This is my data. Print of T1 print of T1. Now, I want to add some data to that. I want to add one value. You cannot apply T1 dot append of 100. Error will come. Why error? Once you design the tuple, that is a fixed only. You cannot add any of your own. Once you completed your intermediate, marks memo is received. In that marks memo, some subjects are added or not? To the subject, you cannot add extra subject. Python is equal to this many marks. I got it. You cannot add. Once it is designed, that is a fixed. You'll get error. What is that? Attribute error will come. Attribute error will come. What is this? Is nothing but KVR of 10. Append function not there in the tuple object. So you'll get it what? Attribute error. Tuple object has no attribute called what? Append. Are you able to follow? So Dheeraj is asking this question. You try to answer that student. So come on, answer the student. Y is equal to KVR comma len 1 or 2 is asking. Simple student. This is if you get this type of doubt means you did not practice well at all. So go to this place. Go to this place. Oh, who is that? Shravya. 2 now. Write imposition, Amma. You write imposition, okay? She's saying 2. The doubt is first of all not a good doubt. And answer also super answer. Super doubt, super answer. How many values are there? One value only there. That comma represents what? Tuple representation. Print of what? Y. Because when you ask this type of question now, when you ask this type of question, I will get doubt about the students. Basically, doubt will come. Len of Y, only one value is available. No two values are available. So, Shravya and other students, Dheeraj, take care. Are you able to follow? What is the difference between list and tuple? List will give you what? Variability values. You can do changes, modifications, everything. But on the tuple, you cannot do any changes. And Functions which are present, I will explain the tuple functions. First of all, concept clear or not clear? So here also tuple. See the index, properties of tuple you understood. What is the tuple? Notation of tuple, types of tuple, operations, indexing and slicing you can do. Predefined functions in tuple I will explain. Nested tuple I will explain. Combination of tuples with list also I will explain. Let us start here. First properties you learn. Start everybody. Don't take much time. Tuple is one of the predefined class treated as list data type. Next up, the purpose of tuple data type is to store multiple values, same type, different type, or both the types with unique and duplicate values in single object. In other words, tuple used for storing constant values of multiple values of same type or different type or both the types with unique and duplicate values in single object. Constant values. I mentioned here what? Constant values. To store the elements or values in the object of tuple, we use braces and values are separated by comma. On the object of tuple, we can perform both indexing and slicing operations. An object of tuple belongs to immutable because tuple object does not perform item assignment. An object of tuple maintains insertion order. In Python programming, we can create two types of tuple objects. They are empty tuple, non-empty tuple. Insertion order, you know already, right? Empty tuple. Come on, read out. An empty tuple is one which does not contain any elements whose length is zero. Syntax you see, variable name of or variable name is equal to tuple of. Non-empty tuple. Read out. Whose length is greater than 0. Variable name is equal to brace open value 1, value 2, value n or tuple of object converted or not, string object and etc. One more value is what? Value 1 comma value 2 comma value n without braces. One more also I wrote it, value 1 comma. Only in the bracket if I write 100, it is what? Int. 100 comma, if I write, that is called a tuple. And these are the possibilities of creating tuple. In any one of the format it is coming, it is a tuple. Okay now? So if we go to any of the company, any of the state, any of the country, that only will come. If I say only one thing and if I leave it, it will be out of order. So next students, come to the point back. Here I am going to write it. Come on, read out. Note, the functionality of tuple is exactly similar to list, but an object of list belongs to mutable, whereas an object of tuple belongs to immutable. And you already understood why it is mutable, why it is immutable. Did you understand, students? Right. Look at carefully. This is my given data, tuple data, same similar type of values with duplicates and unique values. Here different type of elements are available. After that, we are entering into the further. Another way of creating the tuple without braces, also taken as what? Come on, tuple. Now I'm going to take out. Now I'm going to take out. One more thing I'm taking. T4 is equal to just like this. It is of which type? Int type. Now T4 is equal to 10 comma, which is called which type? Tuple type. T4 is equal to 10 comma, also which type? Tuple type. Also tuple type only. This is also called what? Tuple type. I hope you are following. Next term, 10 comma 20 comma some values are available. T of 0, indexing maintaining, -1 last value, 2 value, 2 colon slicing, colon 2 alternative elements, colon -1 reverse order. Next T1 of what is the data coming here like this. I'm trying to update. You are getting what? Does not support item assignment because it is what? Immutable. Able to follow? Next Mississippi. Print of S comma str. Converted into what type? Tuple type. Done. This is a list type. Converted into what type? List type. Converted into what type? Tuple type. Done. Range also I am converting into which type? Tuple type. Range. Are you following me? Range of 10 comma 20 comma 2. What is the meaning of that? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's all. You are not going to get what? 20. 20 is the stop or not? So you got the elements. Which type? Tuple type. Be careful. One important point I am saying. Most important I wrote. A is equal to 10. Which type? Int type. Be careful, students. T is equal to tuple of A. It is not possible to convert simply this 10 into this place. Error. Next is T is equal to only float value. Also error. A is equal to 10, which is of which type? Int type. And a tuple of what? A comma. Some people will attempt. Also giving you error. It's a very, very sensitive point. Are you following me? Very, very important. See this carefully. Go there. I am writing A is equal to 10. Print of what? A comma type of A. Single value. T is equal to what? Tuple of A. Not possible. S is equal to what? Mississippi. It is converted into what? Tuple. Because more values are available, I can get it into which type? Tuple type. But here how many values are there? Only one value. It is called what? Non-iterable. Not possible to convert. Then how it is possible, students? T is equal to, some people may attempt like this, A comma, and they think that a 10 comma like 10 comma, also not possible. Then how it is possible? It is also not possible. Then how it is possible? A is equal to 10. See, students, when you are writing like that, when you are converting this value, you have to write within that you have to keep it. Within the list you have to keep it. Then this is possible. Are you following me? T comma type of T, type of T. And this is called what here? Tuple type. Are you able to follow? This is the most important. This I'm mentioning here. Only converting into tuple, not possible. Only converting into this float into like this, not possible. A is equal to 10, type of this, possible. Tuple of A comma also not possible. It is only possible. Here I will write it. Possible I wrote it. And print this T is a tuple type. And also like this, you are writing. You mentioned here in the form of what? List. You may attempt like this because these are all very sensitive points, compulsory questions of A. Like this. You are keeping this A in this place. That is also not possible. So it is also not possible. Error. Suppose somebody asks this question, you cannot answer what is this point is. That's why I'm addressing everything in the notes. This is not possible. This is only possible. This is also not possible. I hope you are following. This is about what concept? Tuple. Now, students, I hope you are understanding the meaning of what? What operations you can perform? Indexing and slicing. Types of tuples, two. Empty tuple, non-empty tuple. What are the notations of tuple? Braces. And one is called what? A tuple of. Tuple of what? Object. And how it is done, I shown you in the class. What is the tuple I said? Purpose of tuple I said. Already I said. Now I am going to enter into where? Predefined functions. Getting up? Because already we discussed list in very detailed way. List alternative mechanism is called a tuple. Only we are learning about the notation, that's all. Now I am talking about the predefined functions in tuple. Very, very simple, students. Let me go to this also. Within 2 minutes, I will tell you. What are the functions in list you learned it? What are the functions you in list you learned it? Tell me. Just you tell me functions in list. Tell me. One by one, what you learned, you tell me. Append, insert, remove, pop of what? Index. Pop of what? Index. Next is what? Pop off. Next, del off. Who said del off? Take your bag and go to home. Immediately go to home. Who said this? They are waste. Del off is not a function. Del off is an operator. Del operator I said. If you said del of that of this of means you are already off. You are already off. If you say del of and all, better don't come to my class. That is my advice. Right. Next is called what? Index of. Next is called a count of. Next is called a sort of. And before that, what do you know? Reverse of. Reverse of. Because I'm very sensitive. If you don't remember my functions, it is better to stop coming to the class. Try to go to somewhere. Try to do some business. Don't go to somewhere else. If you don't remember the subject, waste. Count of. Next is what? Reverse of. What is the next? Come on. Copy of. Next, extend of. Extend of. Enumerate also, if you say you go to home. Enumerate is a general function I said. Enumerate is a general function I said. Enumerate is not a function of Python. Enumerate is not a function of list. It is a general function I said. Which are the functions of it? Whichever functions I am calling list dot LST object dot function name that are related to the list only. And if we open my predefined functions, wherever I said enumerate function, wherever I said, that is not a part of what? Here you see. Directly I am calling enumerate. It is a function I said. It is not a function of that I said. Though no number is given for that. Seventh number is given. Enumerate I did not give. And some people are saying del operator I said. If we say all of a sudden del function, they will ask who is your faculty. You will tell my name. But I did not say. I said this one. Del operator I said. If you use like that, I can't do anything else. Dear students. Enumerate function done. Enumerate is not a function of it. In this place, if we come to this level, in this case, here, append function not there. Insert function, remove function, all these functions are not there. Except what? Index function is present and count function is present. Rest of them not present. Present in where? Available in tuple. Rest of the functions are not there in the tuple. Why? Tuples are what? Come on. Immutable. No changes can be made at the same address. But index and count is doing what? Just retrieving the data, not doing any changes. Rest of them not there. Let me show you quickly here. T1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. I said T1 dot append of 100 error. T1 dot next is called insert of 1 comma 23 error. What is that error? Tuple object has no function, no attribute, nothing else is there. T1 dot what pop of something 1 error. T1 dot what again pop of without index error. T1 dot clear again error. Again error. T2 is equal to T1 dot copy of error. T1 dot what reverse of error. T1 dot what next sort of error. Are you following? T1 dot T1 is equal to 10, 20, 30. T2 is equal to I am writing here RS comma TR comma and RT comma like this I am saying. T1 dot extend of T2. Extend of T2. It is an error. T1 dot extend of T2. See that now T1 dot extend of T2. What will happen? You see T1 you see. What is happening? 10, 20, 30, 40. This is called what? List. List ade. Are you following this? List. Not a tuple. And you people thought of tuple. T means tuple. Am I clear? Bracket. Are you following me? Now see. Tuple I am going to take it. This I am going to write it here. See this now. Tuple. Next T2 I will take it. T2 tuple I am taking. Ending tuple. Now do that T1 dot extend of error attribute has no function called what? Yes. Now you say T1 of 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 50 10 10 20 30 10 like this. I will say print of what? T1 comma type of T1. See the students, this is my data. Now I want to find out T1 dot count of 10. What is the answer? 4. 4 times 10 is available. Next I will go to what I'll say something 20. You are getting like this. Now I will go to 200. Not there. 0. 0 count. T1 dot what next? Index. Index of 10. Index function is also there. There are multiple 10s are there. Which 10 index? First occurrence index will come, that is 0. Are you following that? If you want to get any of the other indexes, you can get it. I already written it. Index comma value in enumerate of what? T1. T1. I already said to you index comma some arrow here comma what? Value. So you got these values. Are you following? Enumerate function is working on all the objects which contains more than one value. If you want to get the 10 index, as usual, see that, beautiful. Here I am writing, if value is equal to what? 10. Value is equal to 10. There I will say, try to run this example. Wherever 10 is available in all the places, we are getting it. Are able to follow? Same to same, nothing difficult. If you come out of that, you go for that. This is my T1. Go to this place and I'll say max is equal to what? Max of T1. Max of T1 got 60. But my intention is not to get the max 60. Maximum number of occurrences of a particular value. How do you do that? Some x is equal to or directly max of T1, comma, come on, come on. Key is equal to ఇప్పుడే కదా చెప్పింది మీకు T1 dot what? Count. T1 dot count 10. 10 repeated maximum number of times. Are you following? So this is the most important thing. So here I will write it. I'll try to get it. One more function I will say. This is a max. One more min. Min means what? Least value. Least value. Max value in this entire thing is 60. Min value is called something like, maybe 10. I think so 10. Okay, instead of that now, 1 minute students, 5. 5. And let it be. Now I am going to take up in place of max, min you write it. Min of what? T1. What is the value coming? 5. Are you getting me? Now you say one more thing. 5 comma 5. Okay. Min you write it. Min of what? T1. 5. Now I want to find min of T1 comma T key is equal to T1 dot what? Count of. So which is the least number of occurrences came? 40 is available only one time. 50 available 2 times, huh? 50 available how many times? One time. 40 also available how many times? 30 available how many times? But 40, 40, 40 one time, 50 one time. But it is giving first come, first served. First come, first served it is coming. I hope you are following me. First come, first served basis it is giving you. Are you following? Right. So coming to the point of it, this is about what functions are available? Yes. Online students, I hope you are interacting, you are following me, and I hope you are understanding my explanation now. All these functions are present or not present? Why they are not present? Because the tuple is a purely what? Immutable object. That's why no changes can be done inside of it. Moreover, students, print T1 once, print T1 once, print of this T1. Here, I cannot del T1 of 0. It is not possible. Not possible to delete a particular value because it is an immutable. Del of what? T1 of 2 colon 6. Not possible. But a list elements can be done. You cannot delete this. You cannot because it is an immutable object. Even I mentioned in my class where I mentioned it. You see, del operator, if you remember, I was mentioned everything in the class. You go to that, it is mentioning clearly. See, del operator can remove elements from mutable objects, either with indexing and slicing, and the entire object also. Whereas the del operator cannot be used to remove the elements of, immutable object. But we can remove entire immutable object, you can remove. Complete object you can remove. Content plus physical object you remove. But you cannot remove the individual elements. Like this, you cannot remove. But you can say simply what? Del T1, gone. If we print T1, error. Which error? Name error will come. Are you following? Physically, total object can be removed, but you cannot remove the separate elements. Already written. Go to the place, students. Now I will go to one important point I want to cover, students. Look at T1 is equal to, very, very important. 10 comma minus 3 comma 0 comma something 11 12 comma some 5 comma 8 comma something like 14 comma 6 comma some minus 3 minus 2 comma minus 6. I wrote it. This is my data. Print of what? T1 comma type of T1 I wrote it. This is my given data. Are you following me? Now this data, I want to go for obtaining these elements. How you can obtain these elements? I want to sort it out. To sort this data, what to do? I cannot apply what T1 dot what sort, error will come because sort function is not there in where? T1. So to sort the elements of tuple, what you will do? Simply convert into list. How do you do? So process 1 I am saying. L1 is equal to list of what? T1. Print of what now? L1. Got it. L1 dot what now? Sort of. Print L1. Now I got the data. What this is called? Getting the elements in which order? Ascending order. I will convert this data into what? Back to tuple. How do you get it? T1 is equal to tuple of what? L1. Happily. Print of what? T1. So I'm getting the data in which order? Ascending order. If you want a descending order, what I will say? T1 dot colon 1. Am I getting in descending order or not? This is one process of sorting the data of tuple. Convert the data of tuple into which type? List type. Apply the sort function and get back the list of elements into what type? Tuple type. This is one procedure. Another procedure I am talking. Look at that is what I am very much interested today. This is the one. Online students. This is my data on this. As we are having len function, is it a general function or not? Max function you have seen, which will find the max. Min function you have seen, this is called what? General functions. Today, we are having one more function called what? Sorted. S-O-R-T-E-D. Sorted. Sorted function. We are having sorted function. That sorted function pass any object which contains more than one value of same type. That will return the list object. Sort the data and keep that sorted elements in where? List object. So I will use what? Sorted of what? T1. Sorted is a general function. Very, very important. Takes the T1 elements, sort the elements and kept into left side variable. That left side variable is which type? List type. Print of what? X comma type of X. All the elements of T1 are sorted into list type. List type. If you want to, you can print T1 comma type of T1, you can say Now I got the data. As usual, I got the data. Are you following me? This X value, I want to get it into where? Colon, colon, minus 1, I am getting it. That I am getting in which order? Descending order, I am getting it. Are you able to follow? What is the function here? Sorted. Sorted. Sorted function will take the elements of T1. Sorted into what type? List type. That list I am getting into what type again? Tuple type if you want. Last and final. Take this data. Sort it into which type? X. Convert back to what? Tuple. How do you do that? Tuple of what? X. Print of what now? T. Getting the data. T of what? Colon, colon, minus 1. Getting in what? Descending order. Getting directly if you want. Direct attack if you want. This is my data. This is the value. Getting into which type? List type. Instead of going for a big story, directly I will write what? Tuple of. Are you getting? This is giving you data in the form of what? List. That list converted into which type? Stored in where? What is X? Tuple. Because I am converting now. So print of X. X comma what? Type of X. Got it. Tuple. Getting or not? Very, very easy. So here, last and final, like this. Tuple of sorted off T1 of T1. Close. Getting the data. If we want, getting this data minus 1. Getting in what order? Descending order. See, here I wrote it. Getting or not? Directly in the form of tuples, I am getting it. So once you know the subject, you can do everything else. This is about predefined functions in where? Tuple. Let me open it. Go to the place. Here I'm going to take up a small concept I want to see. Data types, tuples, where is it list? And predefined functions in tuple. You see start here. We know that tuple object perform both indexing and slicing. Along with these operations, we can perform other operations by using the following predefined functions. What are the? Index and count of. Index, these are my elements. Index of 10, 0. Index of R is 1. This is my T1, type of T1. Count of 10 one time, count of 100 one time. T1 is equal to 10, 0, 10, 0, 10, like this. Print of that. T1 count at 4. T1 dot count of 0, 2. T1 dot count of 100 is what? 0. Next, very, very important. This is my data. What is this copy? Deep copy possible, but not what? Shallow copy. Why? Copy function not possible. Copy is giving error or not? Yes, deep copy possible, but not shallow copy. Both of them are having what address? Same address. Functions not present in tuple. These functions not present in tuple. So, one international doubt is coming. Vinay is asking one international doubt. One international doubt. Because if I concentrate on international doubts, it's a problem. So, here this is the data. Can we sort the list repeated items of int values? This is an international doubt. Not international, universal doubt it is. Such a doubts if we ask, I almost think that he did not touch the notebook. I almost said that this is waste of doubts. This is, his doubt is what? Did you understand this? Can we sort a list with repeated times of int values? Repeated is nothing but same values only, no? Same values cannot be sorted. What is the doubt? I don't know. So print that x dot what here? Sort of print of x. Print of x sorted or not? What is there in that? It's a very dead easy that is. So I will send this doubt to this guy. Go to that. Go back. Now go to the point back. Here I'm going to take up. So don't get the doubt, students. Because if you get the doubt, and I will lose confidence on you. Note, by using del operator, we can't delete values of tuple object. By using what? Indexing and slicing. Because tuple object belongs to immutable, but we can delete entire tuple object. Example, T1. Del of T1 not possible. Del of 0:4 not possible. Del of T1 possible. Name error already shown. Most important, what is the function? Sorted. This function is used for sorting data of each object, immutable object tuple, and gives the sorted elements in where? List format. Sorted of what? Tuple object, list object. See, done. Sort, error. Sorted, yes, getting. X is what? List type. Convert back to what type? Tuple type. Getting. Get the descending order. Got it. Another way, this is a tuple. Convert into what type? List type. Do sorting. Convert back to tuple. Convert the tuple with a descending order with a colon -1. Clear up? This is about concept of what? Functions in where? Tuple. Functions in tuple. Next class when I come back, I will talk about what? Nested or inner tuple. Combination with the tuples I will tell you. First 20 minutes I will tell you this. Next I will go to the another concept called what? Set category data type I will go. Set category data types I will come. This will complete. Next I will, this will complete. I will go to what? Set category I will start. Don't miss the tomorrow class. Again, Saturday, very, very important concept is going to start. All Saturdays are very important things are coming. Okay, now don't miss tomorrow class. Very important. Thank you, students. All the best. Any doubts are there, students? Hold on. We'll clarify your doubts. Students in the online? Any students having the doubt, you can raise your hands. Any doubts are there, you can raise. Any doubts are there? I can. This person I already sent to him. Okay. I already participated sent to you. In the more doubt students, you can raise your hand. Like, giving full giving this. So I'm not responsible for it. Contact only admin. So if I is that my idea, I already said. But again, I'm saying I said already. First, when I'm at work, like 6 students, that is, I cannot say anything about Ganesh Park.
Hello. Hi, sir. Good evening. Sir, I have got some doubt. Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, am I audible to you now?
Yes, it's audible. Tell me.
Sir, I got one small code from a coder, and he says, uh, and I send you the message and in chat box. It is not working. So print off. Hello.
Tell me. I'm listening you.
Sir.
Don't waste your time. Tell
Print,
me.
print off Python is fun, and no, yes, sir. Print off
Print off.
uh, single column
Single colon.
Python is fun,
Python. Python. It's fun. Okay.
and exclamation mark also is there, sir, after fun, and space also there,
Next. Next.
and column completed.
Colon.
Yes, a single column, sir, single column.
Ah.
And then uh, in the rectangle bracket, colon minus one. Not
Colon.
the normal bracket is not completed yet. Colon minus one, and again in the rectangle box bracket 7:10.
No?
7:10.
7:10.
Yes, sir. And the same again colon minus one.
Colon.
Minus one. And bracket is closed.
No.
And he says the answer is HON. But when I am doing an IDA, my answer is N space I is coming.
Clear answer.
Yes, sir.
Now, that is there. That is.
Sorry, sir.
That is what is the answer giving is the blunt.
He says HON is the answer.
That is the wrong answer. Na? See, this is going to be reversed it. 7 to 10 in colon minus 1. I already said one answer.
Yes, sir.
This reversed it. Reverse part 7 to 10 in forward direction. In that colon minus 1. NI.
Okay, sir.
So, space I that is. Yeah. That is the
Sure, sir.
right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma. Mr. Gito, my dear student, I studied in the class. So, in the network, I'm going to explain. I already said last class also you are asking the same thing. Okay, students. So you are understanding. I hope I gave you for you to clarify that. Still in the further, I am going to get the network programming I said. I already explained in the class. Okay, tomorrow class. The best. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very important.